Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. A distinction every young player would love to have. Not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And there are a bunch of rookies who look like they have very good careers ahead of them.
That would be the indication so far. They've contributed to their teams instantly at the start of the season.
So here's Miami's starting group. Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position. And for the Bulls, the guard set is White alongside Levine. DeRozan out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Richard, some teams came into this season looking different than they did a year ago. And for teams that have added new players, is the feeling out process over?
Well, it better be, Kevin. There's a good chunk of the season already gone. You hope at this point in time you've gelled with your teammates in the preseason. By now, the chemistry, well, it should be there.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
On defense, the Bulls. Adebayo finds Lowry. Back to Adebayo. And here's Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Rebounded by Vucevic. Levine against Lowry. Here's DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And the strength of DeRozan is evident on these takes, shrugging off defenders like it's absolutely nothing, like they're not even there.
Here's Butler. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
In the corner, it's Levine. Over Robinson. Levine, that's good.
The defense has to try harder to slow down Levine. He shoots through just any coverage they've thrown at him.
Here's Adebayo. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
White the pass to DeRozan. A wide open look here for Caruso. Highsmith grabs the miss. He'd have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
And here's Lowry. Following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. Here's Caruso. Miami grabs the miss.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Robinson. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Butler against Caruso. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
For a true center, Vuce is excellent in that catch and shoot.
Knocked loose. Adebayo passes to Butler. The pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now here's Levine. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Down low, here's White. Makes it off the glass.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Pass to Adebayo. Butler feeling out a bit. Back to Adebayo. That shot misses.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
DeRozan dishes to White. Levine is screen on Lowry. White, wide open, he fires. And the three off target. In the corner, it's Robinson. Shoots the three. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
The Heat shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Duncan Robinson. 3 shots.
And the first one drops. Good on the second free throw. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Well, their pass it to Highsmith. Back to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. To the paint, 5 on the clock. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's DeRozan. Last game with 30 points. Passes it to Vucevic. Now Caruso. Vucevic a screen on Butler. Here's Caruso. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Orlando.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Chicago making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Torrey Craig in for DeMar DeRozan. Bulls trail by 3. White looking around. He dishes it to Levine. White the pass to Levine. Back to White. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Shot, high post. Levine's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Miami making a change here. Martin's checked in. So when we're talking about team identity, Craig, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They lead by 4. His first shot coming late. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Pass to White. Drummond with a screen on Lowry. Here's White. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore. and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Now here is Martin. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And that one's good, Caruso.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Richardson against White. A shake. Goes back up. Here's Adebayo. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Caruso with the ball. And White kicks to Craig. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Drummond a screen. Clock at 6. Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
1:19 left here in the opening quarter. Richardson against White. Adebayo with a screen on White. Shot from 12. It's Drummond with the rebound. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Levine. He has 6. To the middle. Here's Drummond. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And now a 3-point Chicago lead. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here's Hampton. He's guarded closely. Richardson, no luck. Martin against Caruso. There's the dish to Levine. Six to shoot. Highsmith grabs the miss. That's a 2 from Martin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Heat have looked good at the line today. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Carter, the pass to DeRozan. That will count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And you got to admire the tough-nosed nature of Butler, not allowing scorers to get comfortable when he's on.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Bulls ahead as they end the first quarter with a big 11-3 run. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the court for Miami here in the second. The forward spots will be Butler and Martin. Josh Richardson out there with Hampton. And it's Love in at the center. Now here's Butler following the miss by DeRozan. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Butler. Love's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Heat. Well, Richard, when you talk about Kevin Love's career so far, he's overcome a number of injuries.
Yeah, but all of them were very manageable, and it would have been easy for him to get down on himself, but ultimately, you just got to put the work and get back on the court.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Hits the three-point bomb.
The definition of a stretch big. Love's a great three-point shooter, and that helps so much with spacing.
Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And here are the Heat now after the Bulls pick up 2.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. And he drops it in from the low post. Vucevic has got his second bucket tonight.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Love with the screen for Butler. Fires for 3, and that's good. Kevin Love for 3.
Timeout.
And the Heat lead by 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
It's free T-shirts.
Chicago making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Levine subbed in for Terry. Then for the Heat, Robinson comes in for Hampton. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Richardson. Now here's Dosunmu. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando. Levine for 3, nailed from three-point land. Levine's got the game tied up here for Chicago. Miami's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Butler gets it to go.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Dosunmu. Scoreless thus far. Drummond with a screen on Robinson. Shot clock at 6. And he lays it straight in. And it's 6 points for Andre Drummond.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Butler. He's coming off a 28-point game against Brooklyn. Love with the screen on Levine. Here's Butler. And another basket for Miami.
And you see what sets Butler apart from so many others. His ability to make defense a non-factor.
Carter, the pass to Dosunmu. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Now the pass to Dosunmu. And stolen by Butler. 4-on-3 break. And stolen by Drummond. Levine finds Carter. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Robinson. Taken away. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Robinson. Drummond working against Lowry. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist from Carter. Drummond's got 8 points. Richard, you've got one of the great personalities in this game. Did humor serve you well during your playing days?
Yes, I would say it was, because most of the time I was talking more trash to my teammates than to the other team. But that's just been my personality since I was a kid.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Torrey Craig. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Javon Carter. And it's Butler missing.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Butler. Fast break, here they come. Shot left block. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
There's the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. Robinson against Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the definition of a three-level scorer, RJ, Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know. He might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes to Vucevic. Caruso looking for an opening. Bean passes to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Caruso kicks to Levine. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the shot goes in. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's White. He's got 5. DeRozan with a screen for White. Over in the corner, Caruso. White against Lowry. Latrey. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
3-pointer, Lowry. And Vucevic pulls it down. Chicago's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Count the basket. And it's now only a 1-point Heat lead.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Lowry has the open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. White, good. White's got 9.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Chicago making some changes. Torrey Craig comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Zach LaVine. And Miami with a change here, too. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Kevin Love. And it's Butler with the jam.
An assertive penetrator. Love watching Butler use that athleticism to drive and finish inside.
Lowry against White. To the inside. Here's Craig. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. 41 seconds left to play here in the half. Connects from 3-point range. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
DeRozan surveying the D. Craig with a screen on Butler. Here's DeRozan. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Here's Highsmith. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Highsmith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
And so it's the Miami Heat bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the baskets, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. The Bucks playing at Fiserv Forum as they go up against the Mavericks. That one gets started at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
This is a game everyone had circled on their calendar, especially me, and it's finally happening.
I don't want to talk. Let's get going.
Let's go back now to Bam Adebayo's first half performance. He was doing it all out there.
Bam has been the man in the first half. He's on. Not a lot of guys can keep up with him. So mobile for his size. He's got the skills, Shaq. These new age centers are just something else.
The days of the slow big man might be over. Sorry, Shaq. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The guard set is White alongside Levine. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Butler. Outside for Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 8th assist in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
White the pass to Caruso. Now Vucevic on the wing. Levine from deep. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
That's a strong response from Levine. You gotta D him up from there.
Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. The pass to Highsmith. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Adebayo with a screen on Caruso. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Vucevic.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
LGA for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Now, here's Adebayo. Pass to White from deep three-point land. Inside and stolen by Butler. Robinson goes in. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's stolen by Lowry. Lets it go with a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Levine. 17 points in the game. The putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 points in the game.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Butler against Caruso. Butler kicks to Adebayo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Caruso. Chicago again turning it over. And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting teams. The Heat in 5th.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
The Heat leading by 7. Outside Butler. To the middle. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Bucket is good.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
DeRozan's shot is off. And here are the Heat now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league. And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Chicago calls timeout.
Make some noise for your incredible.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Butler. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Highsmith the pass to Lowry. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Shot on the wing.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And that's now 27 points for Bam Adebayo.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from White.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Here's White. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Vucevic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half, going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Pass to Highsmith. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Shot clock at 5. Robinson for 3. Bean with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. And when it comes to Kobe White, a young guard who shoots with assertiveness.
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg. And when he's out there, his teammates encourage him to shoot the ball because they know how hot he can get.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Vucevic with the bucket.
Vooch just brushes off that contact. He doesn't even feel that. It doesn't affect him at all.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Here's Adebayo. The offensive rebound. Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vooch, showing how effective he can be on D.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Timeout called, the Heat.
For your Chicago.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 3. Richardson finds Adebayo. Martin up top. Will it go? And he hits the jump shot.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here is Carter. Still scoreless. Drummond sets the screen for Carter. Driving in from 15 feet away. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Richardson outside. Kicks it to Hampton. Shoots over Dosunmu. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Hampton.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Drummond a screen. Here's Dosunmu. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Hampton. Trains the three-pointer. Hampton's got his second basket of the night. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Outside Williams. From the arc. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Drummond. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot even when the pressure is on.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Chicago.
And that one misses. Three-pointer, Martin, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. The forward spots will be Butler and Martin. Hampton out there with Richardson. And it's Love in at the 5 down low. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Drummond passes to Dosunmu. And the pass to Craig. Pocket 6. Back to Levine. Over Butler. They get the rebound. And the Heat shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Hampton misses. Bull shoot has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Levine's shot is off. Butler passes to Hampton. It's Richardson on the wing, defended by Carter. Richardson against Drummond. Richardson kicks to Martin. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Drummond with a screen on Richardson. And it's Carter penetrating. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. He gets that one.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Down low, puts the move on, and Craig puts it in. And the Bulls lead by 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Butler against Levine. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely, and the layup is good. Butler's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Levine, the bounce pass. Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. Now here's Dosunmu. Defense right on him. Craig can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Levine. Drummond with a screen on Butler. Levine for 3. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Smart play call by Levine. Breaks up the defense, feeds the easy shooter.
And so here is Miami. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Butler against Levine. Shakes him. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Carter. The Heat also with a sub. Highsmith is checked in. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. And the Bulls lead by 1.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Patrick Williams. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Dosunmu. And then for Miami, Adebayo is checked in for Love. Duncan Robinson comes in for Hampton. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Josh Richardson.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. A wide open look here for Craig. Great look, but off the mark. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Chicago making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Caleb Martin's checked in for Miami. Back to Adebayo. That one goes in. Adebayo's got 16 here in the second half.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Passes it to Vucevic. His three-pointers off the mark. Miami leading by 3. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's DeRozan. The Heat getting the bucket. White finds Caruso. Bulls moving the ball around. Levine with it. Robinson picks him up. Levine's shot is off. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. They've led by as many as 11 points. Butler against Vucevic. And it's Butler missing. Bulls trail by 5. And Levine, here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yes, Levine is a very good three-point shooter, but he prefers driving it. Don't see that in a lot of guards these days.
And so Levine nails both of them. And so here is Miami. Outside Lowry. Adebayo against Vucevic. And he makes that one. Adebayo's got 40 points.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
Vucevic, good on the triple.
He's been in the league long enough that late game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Martin. Takes the 3. Oh, they get it back. That one good for 2. Adebayo's got 42 in the game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And here are the Heat now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Butler, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Out to DeRozan to take the lead. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
The pass to Butler. And the layup falls. Butler's got 21.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possession.
Now here's DeRozan. Another one falls for Chicago.
Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Adebayo with a screen on Caruso. 13 feet away. Got it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now, here's DeRozan. Right side, White. Levine for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami with the ball. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. And look who shows up in the clutch. The readiness of Adebayo paying off big time.
DeRozan against Martin. And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Martin. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they foul intentionally. It's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
The poise, Lowry more than prepared to step up in these moments.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
For 3, Levine, it's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And it's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into this role during his time in the league.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. DeRozan against Martin. Outside DeRozan. For 3, Levine. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Bam. Your impact is seen all over the stat sheet. So what's the mindset as you approach these games?
Just trying to get a team win, trying to impact winning. You know, that's what it's all about. My teammates got my back like I got theirs, so we just going out there and trying to do our thing.
It was very visible there down the stretch. You looked like yourselves and got the win. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now our New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.